I've always been drawn to the non-traditional path. I was never the girl that envisioned her wedding and her dress. Even though marriage was never important to me, I always imagined having children. On my 38th birthday, I was single and I had this realization that I was getting close to 40 and I didn't have a child yet, and that I had to take matters into my own hands and make it happen. Before becoming a mom, I wasn't paying much attention to my spending. Travel, exercising, shopping, going out to eat. In order to financially prepare myself, I started paying more attention to my spending, and I learned what I needed to cut back on. I was traveling less, I was eating in more. I went through the process of IUI, which is intrauterine insemination. Buying sperm is very surreal. You get to choose specific characteristics: eye color, hair color, height. The prices vary based on the popularity, seriously. So sperm is about $700 a vial. I bought 7 vials. I can't believe I'm like having this conversation with everyone here. Okay. I had to do several rounds, and there's medication involved, doctor's bills, hormone injections, the whole works. And it cost me about $10,000 to get pregnant. Being an entrepreneur and a business owner, I wasn't in the position where I could take a real maternity leave. I was obsessed with boutique fitness. I stumbled upon this machine in LA, and then I created a business based around that machine, and that is SLT. Right from the start, I really needed full-time help. A lot of people I know have their moms come and stay with them and be their baby nurse for the first 2 weeks. That wasn't something that I had an option to have. Both my parents passed away when I was in my 20s, so I had to prioritize getting help from a nanny and a baby nurse. Childcare was the area that I felt like I couldn't budget or save on, so I had to save in other areas. My daughter wears a lot of hand-me-downs. I think I've only bought Flynn like 5 pieces of clothing in 2 years. My other big expense was going to be moving. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I knew I'd need at least 2 bedrooms to accommodate for a baby. I doubled my rent. I looked for places that allowed me to walk to work so I could, first of all, save on the cost of traveling. And second of all, having my office within walking distance of my apartment allowed me to run home to breastfeed or pump, and run to doctor's appointments with my daughter, or be home for a play date and then run right back to work. Even though rent became a big expense, I thought very strategically about it. Being a single mom doesn't close you off forever to the possibility of getting married or not being a single mom. What happened for me is, after having Flynn, I reconnected with an ex-boyfriend. And when Flynn was 2, I had another baby. And Archer's 2 months old. Flynn's a proud big sister. While I didn't plan to take the non-traditional path when it came to my family, it definitely suits me. I think people tend to focus on the emotional aspect of having a baby more than the financial aspect, when they're both equally as important. Figure out the things you are unwilling to give up, and then the other things are gonna be areas of your life that you're gonna have to be flexible on. Michael and I aren't married. When it comes to my daughter, it's 100% my responsibility. And when it comes to my son, we budget and coordinate and split everything 50-50. And now, thanks to Archer, we have to move again.
Want me picture Michael?